As the city of Twin Falls continues to grow, the need for an event center grows with it. I'm your Twin Falls neighborhood reporter, Joey Martin, with more from a newly formed committee dedicated to bringing an event center here to Twin Falls in one form or another.
The city of Twin Falls has had the idea of an event center on the radar since the 1990s.
It was about 30 years since we'd had a good comprehensive study of whether we needed a convention center in Twin Falls. 30 years ago, it said yes. And we still don't have one.
Since then, to keep up with rapid growth, the city switched its focus to infrastructure improvements and additions, as well as the downtown redevelopment. Now, the idea of an event center is back and is stronger than ever.
There's a movement across the country to create these economically feasible type facilities that can do lots of different things. I think 30 years ago, it was you have to have a convention center, and then you have to have a separate auditorium, and then you have to have a separate basketball venue. I think technology and advances in how we develop things have moved forward, that it's maybe a little more feasible and viable this go around.
To help decide what direction to go, the city formed a citizens committee to find out what's really needed. Can the city support it, and how much would it cost?
Having those voices at the table, I think, helps us really make sure that we're asking the right questions, we're seeking the right direction before we take it back to the council and say, yes, there's a need for this, and it's going to cost X million dollars, and here's how we think we can pay for it.
One of the committee members is Twin Falls resident Ben Lida, who's excited to explore all the options.
I think it's about time. I think Twin's ready to have something that the community can be proud of and gather, see events happen.
While the process is in its infancy, the committee did just get the ball rolling, approving the search for qualified companies capable of undertaking a new comprehensive study on the project's feasibility.
The devil's in the details, and we'll wait to see what we hear back on how that might move forward. But I'm optimistic we'll have good information and can make good decisions from that.
Reporting in Twin Falls, I'm your neighborhood reporter, Joey Martin, Idaho News 6.